that'll last a while. Sound settings, headphones, turn that off. Back to the game, hop in, turn that on, hit cruise control, and we are back. Driving around in circles. Isn't that something? That's what I've been doing. I'm actually preparing to lay some more railroad tracks. Not a whole lot of circle. A whole lot of not a whole lot of circle. Yeah, not a whole lot of excitement. Um, I've been at it. I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. I don't know how long it's going to take to lay the track. It's not going to take 3 or 4 hours. I know that. So I'm creating a second loop on this map. Um, what map we're on is on Backcountry from Realistic Gaming Crew, and I've finally gotten around to actually playing on this one. But first of all, I want to set up the train. So I'm kind of going to do like Yukon Valley. I'll have trains or different sections with the train, but I'm gonna have it all looped together to where if I get the wild hair at my rear end and I want to ride around the whole map, I could do so. But I'm gonna concentrate more on just certain areas. So we're kind of haphazardly just following the edge of the water. Um, Somewhere around here, we're gonna put shipping containers. Gonna have a couple boats. Of course, we're gonna have the train. So the path that I'm making is more so just to flatten the area. Um, if I can stay on the dirt, great. If not, I'm not worried about it. I'm trying to put a bunch of long straightaways so that we can run the steam locomotive at 35 miles an hour or more and actually hear how good it sounds. Um, I don't know how much further we have to go. I could probably look on the map and kind of tell you. Uh, let's zoom out a little bit. So it's Yukon Valley, but without all the buildings and the mines and all that. It's meant to be done with terraform. So we're right there. We got to get down here, so it's not that big a deal. Probably go straight, straight, and then I don't know how we're gonna. I don't know. We may turn back and come around like that. So I've done all this right here. Majority of the time was flattening out a lot of this hill that's up here, and then I flattened out. There's water came into this area, and I just flattened over it. Didn't want to do a bridge right here, so I just said, screw it, I'll just flatten the whole thing. Um, so that's where I'm at. I've got the Terraform on this. Um, I want to say the specs on this street roller cranked up pretty good. Um, I the edited the file that makes this work with Terraform, so it's flattening out a lot bigger area than what it normally would. I could probably go a little bit faster. I think at one point I was doing 9 miles an hour, but I prefer to take it slow and make it nice, make it make it right. This edge over here, I do plan on driving back around to smooth that out. Um, so once I get to the point where the other track is, um, I'll probably get in the locomotive and make a lap around what I've already done. But I'm trying to concentrate on doing the train first and foremost before we start building a farm or city or town or whatever we're going to do. We have some cool uh, I'm not going to say cool, but we've got some decorative houses that we can put down. Probably do some mowing. Um, that's been a mod that I have kind of enjoyed. So this is going to be like a start with a railroad kind of thing. I don't want to say start from scratch. We're going to have a railroad. Um, Other than that, I have no idea really. We're just going to play and have fun. I'm trying to stay on the edge as much as I can. There's a hill coming up, so if I could stay close to the water, um, it might not be too bad on the terraforming. I can't remember. Yeah, we got to go around this hill. I can see the ground coming up on the left-hand side, so just turning a little bit. I'm not doing anything drastic because the what I found the 5-degree curves are the best. Well, the straightaways are the best, absolute best. But yeah. So if I can keep it to where the ground's coming down on the right, but it's raising up on the left, then I feel like I've chosen a good path. And that's kind of where we're at right now. I think landscaping, something like this would be better using the landscaping tool. It might go a little faster, but for some reason this is just more enjoyable to me. It's kind of cool watching the ground go down. So about like this right here is where I want to stay. Not too much worried about the water. Doesn't look like it's coming up too bad. A little bit right there, but like I said, I will be smoothing that out. We're gonna get a nice area right there that we could probably paint with the rock texture. And I don't want to get too close to the water to where um, we still got to run. We're going to be running a boat through there, so I know Yukon Valley has like 5 trains on it, and if we end up with fine great 5, that's great. If not, we have 4, maybe 6. I don't know. But each section um, that I do a loop on and connect it to another section, each section I want to have be like a different railroad. So we'll have like CCX in one part, Norfolk Southern, probably BNSF. I'd like to connect the a couple of Sioux Line locomotives. They're smaller, so I'd like to connect a couple of them and see how they are. Um, and I don't know, just whatever locomotives that whatever that looks good that maybe be a little popular or whatever. Um, I like the Santa Fe. Um, I'd have to go in and look. There's a couple in there that I thought looked good, and then there were some that I just didn't think the paint schemes looked all that great. So let's pull up the map. At this point, I think we're probably just going to go straight and then curve into the area where the other train is. And this will be a nice long straightaway for locomotive to run. If we do too much curving back and forth, then the train can't run as fast. So I do believe this section over here between the railroad and the water, I will flatten that out. But this section over here, I'll probably only flatten out where we put buildings. Um, and I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear and see how it goes. And another good thing with the long straightaways, when you're putting the railroad tracks down, if you could put 500-meter sections down, it goes a lot faster with building a railroad. to do some stuff like I'd like to try and raise the train up somewhere and have a road go underneath it and see if I can get the right um, just see how well I can make it go up and down, whatever. Um, I think there's a little creek. I can't remember. To be honest, I just can't. I can't remember. So this loot will probably be, from the looks of it, might end up being the biggest loot in the game or on this map. All right, let's hop out and let's see. Yeah, let's go up in the air and see where we're at. So there's the train. Um, and that's a section that we're gonna try and come close to, connect to. Is right there. So we'll bring it straight down through here, and then I'll worry about curving right in this area. I'm not gonna try and make the train go turn and go that way. We're just gonna be something different, just trying to use these crossovers to connect. Um, yeah, so we don't have too much further to go. Pretty cool. And then we can, I'll start laying track on this section. There's let's see if you can. This up through here is going to be fun. A lot of trees right through there. Um, and then we've got hills and stuff. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. We'll figure it out. So let's see, how are we? Yeah, it's looking pretty straight. And then as I get up close to, when I get up close to this other track, we're going to, I'm going to turn the dirt road off. I kind of figured like the dirt I can go back over with the grass and textures or whatever, cover that up. But hopefully, hopefully I've done a good job and we can keep the track in the path where the dirt is. And I think we're headed straight to that steam locomotive. Kind of see it. I think I see it off in the distance. Um, if anybody's watched the Heartland Springs that I've done, the train on that map is a 4X map. Um, I mean, it runs pretty good. I did. It'll run 30 miles an hour. There's one section where I have to slow down. Uh, there's a 10-degree curve in there. I do normally just slow down for. And then there's also productions and stuff. Um, productions and there's sell points and buy stations that's right in that area. But when I put the productions down on that map, I wanted to have the train pull off of the main track. So I did crossovers um, to do like a little side passing track, and that's where I put the productions. On this one, I'm putting the productions on the main line, where I only run one train, so it's almost, I'm not gonna say pointless, but I just think it would be easier to do the train. And I may have to slow down here in a minute. It's a lot of ground that it's trying to terraform. Yeah, let's go down to 5. Yeah, not too bad. Now, if I've done good, hopefully this will, as we get close to the train, it'll level out and it'll all be the same height. Um, If not, I've got an idea that might work. We just have to wait and see. I'm on yeah, I'm on Farm Sim 22. I'm on a 16x map, and we're building a train system before I start doing the game, before I actually start playing it. So this is the second loop that I'm making. Um, I don't know if you've ever seen Yukon Valley. Yeah, I love Farming Simulator. Um, but I play the game kind of different than most people, I think. Uh, Most people just do the farming, and they might do mining or they might do logging. Um, I've always enjoyed messing with the trains that are on here, and I also have boats um, that we use. I got commercial fishing boats, and there's um, I don't know. There's just a lot of cool productions that I found. Right on, right on. That's awesome. Yeah, so I cheated the money in. To do this one loop that I did, it took about what $12 million is what it looks like to lay that track down. So, all right, I've got to disable the paint right here, or I'm going to mess up the gravel. I don't know. We'll try. I'll try and run it like this. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. There's another guy I like to talk with. Um, Good friend of mine that streams, Bruce's Gaming. Um, he does a real good job streaming, a lot better than I do. But we talked about it. Money. It's too easy to make money in the game. Um, but I still start off with a ton of money when I'm building the map. And then I feel like once I get to a good starting point, then I'll reset my money to like 100 grand or 50 grand or something like that, and then just go at it. Yeah, so I have a pretty cool. It's a mod that I edited. Um, it's actually on here. Um, Let me see. I don't have it on the map, but I took the lime production. Whoops, I'm not even looking at productions. Let's go back. I took a line production and made it to where I put gold in, or I put dirt in, and we get the gold concentrate, and then we take the gold concentrate um, to smelter that RGC Mods has. I think that's how I do it. To be honest with you, I can't remember. Is that it? Yeah. So I put this down. We put dirt in it, and it gives us the gold concentrate. Right. Um, so that's a stone crushing lime production from Flusty 94. And then once I get the gold concentrate, um, we go to RGC Mods, and there is a smelter. Yeah, this right here. So then we put that down, and it makes the bars. So pretty cool. So let's turn that off. Train. So we got the train going in that direction. So what we'll do is um, we'll start off lane track going this way. Yeah, that's the way I am. Um, I edit a lot of mods just for my personal use. So, um, all right, we need to adjust the mouse. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll start there. And then looks like it's a little high, but we'll see. We'll jump out and look at it. Whoa, I'm still in flight mode. So that steamroller is the Ham 11i or something like that, H11i. 1, 2, 3. So we use it. I use it with Terraform. Um, that's the track. Yeah, so it's a little off, but I don't think it's all that bad. We just have to remember to go slow. All right. So I believe I got it from FS Miner. It's in the wheel loaders. It's a Ham H11i. It says Giant Software, but anyway. Yeah. All right, let's go back to the track. So no, somebody made it. I don't know who. Um, yeah, I'll be honest with you, I don't really remember, but it just says Giant Software on it. My guess is that I got it from FS Minor, but to be honest with you, I really don't know. I can't remember. I've had it so long. Okay. Do you have any like gold mining equipment mods that I could like? Any good mods that are good for gold mining? Not really. Um, as far as like the equipment, um, FS Miner is who I get my stuff from as far as that type of stuff. Um, and it's going to be, that type of stuff. We got excavators, um, but it's more so terraforming and mining type stuff. Um, FS miners, mining equipment, stuff like that. Um, and then excavators, there's another street roller that's from him. You know, so that's the type of stuff I use when I'm doing mining or terraforming, whatever. All right, payloaders. So I'm not sure which ones you're talking about. I'm not good with equipment names. To be honest with you, I'm not sure what a payloader is.